Good morning from London Heathrow and welcome to a new video. As you've already seen in the title, I'll be on a really special flight today. I'm going to Frankfurt in Germany with the Airbus A380. This flight is really special for me because I've never been on the A380 before. Just now in November, British Airways uses the A380s to fly between London Heathrow and Frankfurt and London Heathrow and Madrid. The A380 was in storage for a long time, so British Airways uses the A380 on these routes to train their crew members. I'll tell you more about this flight later, but the first thing to do now is to check in. I used some Avios to book this flight and I'll be flying in business class. The check-in was not really busy today, it only took a couple minutes. Our next stop now is the British Airways Gallery's South Lounge. There should be time for a short breakfast before we start boarding.
Oh, can you close? Thank you.
Welcome to the British Airways Gallery's South Lounge. It's currently 6 AM in the morning and there are many free seats available. There is a QR code in each table, you can scan it and then you can order food from your phone. I was actually expecting a bit more. There were only 4 to 5 different options available. However, they were really quick, it took them just a minute to serve the food. There's also a bar with some alcoholic drinks here. And over here you can get some fruits or juice. It's already time to leave the lounge now because there's a special aircraft waiting for us. The A380s usually depart from Terminal 5C. This means we'll have to take a train which takes us to the satellite terminal. And here's the aircraft for today's flight. It's a 7-year-old Airbus A380-800.
To board through gate C57. All other customers, please remain seated.
Thank you. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Show me yourself.
Yeah, sure.
11K straight.
Yeah. Thank you.
What are you?
This is first class.
Yeah, what number are you?
11K. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, see ya.
And here we are at my seat for this flight, 11K. Before the departure there was still time and a friendly crew member gave me a tour through the whole aircraft. This is British Airways first class. What do you think about the seat?
But these are engineers that are on, they're just coming with us. The flight deck which you can't go.
The next stop now is the upper deck. I've been on a 747 a few times, but I've never been on the upper deck before.
This is the same as what you're downstairs. But
Wow.
it's a little bit smaller because of the shape of the aircraft. It's not as high, whereas downstairs it's a lot higher.
It feels more premium though because
So it
you're
does.
on a because you're,
So-
you're. It's a huge aircraft. Wow.
So it's 469 seats. 469. So
And
this
these are
is
more
now-
premium, right?
So this is called our
As you're going through it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
On the upper deck there's also a lot of premium economy class seats.
Two cabins here are the World Traveller, but this
Otherwise,
is
great.
Oh, there's money to just come for this to see this.
And you don't tell him how much the tour was.
Not joking, we've all got Christmas to pay for.
Seasonal goodwill. My mates are doing the Madrid.
This tour was great and thanks again to the crew member who showed me around. But now let's have a look at the seat. There's a little storage department down here. Down here there's a USB port and a universal power outlet as well. Each business class seat also has this large footrest. However, it needs to be stored for the takeoff. Our flight time today is really short, it's just 61 minutes. We already started pushing back, so please enjoy the takeoff. We reached the cruising altitude and now let's have a closer look at the seat. British Airways business class seats are configured in a 2x4x2 configuration. Half of the seats, so as mine, are facing backwards. This is how the seat looks like fully reclined. It can be turned into a flat bed. The whole flat bed was 180 centimeters long. You can also put this one up, which gives you more privacy. Because, to be fair, I think this seat gives you a lot of privacy, because you can't see any other passenger. A bit later, breakfast was served. I had a ham and cheese croissant, some fruit salad and some yogurt. As a drink I choose orange juice, but the crew also handed out some champagne. Next thing to do, let's check out the lavatories. To be fair, I expected them to be a bit bigger in this huge aircraft. So in the end it was just a usual lavatory. The flight itself was not really full today. This is the economy class section. I like that these seats also have huge headrests. My friend who was sitting in economy had a whole row for himself. But now it's time to return to my seat. I also wanted to check out the in-flight entertainment. Here's the in-flight entertainment screen, which is already a bit older and slower. As you can see, the reaction time was a bit longer. However, British Airways offers a good variety of movies. The in-flight map also took some time to start. But here it is, we're just flying over Belgium. British Airways also offers some in-flight Wi-Fi. £1.99 is totally fine in my opinion. If you want quicker internet, you can pay £4.99. For the rest of the flight I got myself comfortable, turned my seat into a flat bed and enjoyed the views over Germany. Well, sadly this flight was already coming to an end. Personally, I really enjoyed this flight. The crew was extremely friendly and open-minded, and that's something what I've been missing from many other European airlines. The highlight was of course the aircraft itself. I think I'll never have this opportunity again to fly the Airbus A380 and even less in business class. But now please enjoy the landing at Frankfurt. Welcome to Frankfurt in Germany and thank you for joining me on this special flight.
Bye.
much. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this A380 flight the same way as I did, and thank you for joining me as well. The UK is considered as a high-risk country for Germany, but if you're vaccinated you don't need a test and you also don't need to self-isolate. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on this video, and if you want to support me, subscribe to the channel. Have a great weekend and see you for the next video.